This conference will now be recorded.
In the previous session, we have discussed about getting the data from the Salesforce objects by using Apex classes and how can we represent them on the debug on the Lightning component we have discussed. But we are able to fetch all the records from the object. We are able to fetch all the records from the object here. But now my requirement is, I would like to search for some records. I don't want to fetch all the records available inside my object. I would like to search for some records based on some parameter which I'm going to be passing at runtime. So I would like to use a Lightning component. In that Lightning component, I would like to place one text box which is used to enter some characters based on which you would like to search for the content. And then I would like to place a button control. After entering few characters inside the text box, when I click on the button control, it has to search for the records dynamically at runtime. And those mapping records, I want to represent them on the Lightning component in the form of tabular format. So I would like to go with the dynamic search mechanism. Then how to implement, we'll see practically. Now, let's see how can we do that. Let me explain the functionality, what I'm expecting over here. For example, I would like to design a Lightning component. In this Lightning component, okay, I would like to place a text box. Enter search content. Here I would like to place a text box. I'm placing a text box over here where the user has to enter some characters. And then I'm placing a button control also. I'm placing a button control. Okay. Search cases. Okay, search cases. Here, what I want to do is I would like to pass the case status. Enter case status. I want to search for the case records. Okay, I want to search for the case records here. Now, after entering some status value over here, like for example, I'm giving this a status as new. Okay, because when coming to the case record, case status can be either new or working or closed or escalated, anything. Now, so in this case, I would like to build this particular Lightning Web component. So where I would like to enter some characters, that means I would like to pass the case status at runtime. So whatever the case status that I have specified, upon click on search cases button, with this status, whatever the matching case records are available, I would like to fetch all those cases, and then those case records I want to represent in the form of tabular format. That is my requirement here. So whatever the matching case records are available, those matching case records I want to represent in the form of tabular format. Like as the case number and the case status and the case priority, case origin, case reason, and the case subject. Like whatever the data is available, the data I would like to represent in the form of tabular format. And then whatever the cases are available here, that means upon click on this set cases, once the cases has been loaded, I want to show a toast message. Okay, I want to show a toast message over here. I would like to represent a toast message over here. So I would like to represent a toast message. Okay, I would like to represent a toast message. In this toast message, I would like to show the content. Now, records loaded successfully. Whatever the message that you want, you can able to show. Okay, it will show a cross mark over here. I want to show you a toast message here. So now once the records has been loaded into my table, it has to show a toast message to me, records loaded successfully. Now, this is what my requirement here. Now, as of now, we know how to get the data, but now I want to fetch all the records here based on some specific characters. Now, in this case, now, so in this case here, how can we do that? Okay, now let me show you practically in this case. So now here in this case, first of all, what we have to do, we have to prepare an Apex class. And then in that Apex class, we have to prepare a method which is used to fetch the case records from the case object based on the case status, which we have supplied at runtime. So prepare a Apex class method which will be taking the case status as parameter. Based on that parameter, it will be fetching that respective case records from the case object. It should return back to that Lightning Web Component. That is the first step we need to do. Then as a step 2, okay, then we have to collect that. Okay, we have to collect that data, okay, from our JavaScript. So we have to go to the Lightning Web Component and then write the JavaScript code, okay, in order to fetch the data here. And then as a step 3, then we have to implement your HTML file. In that HTML file, we have to represent these results on our tabular format. Then how can we do that? Okay, now let's see practically in this case. Now, let me go to my VS Code. So now let me create a Lightning Web Component. I'm indicating create a Lightning Web Component. Set case records component. Set case records component. Create a Lightning Web Component. Set case records component. Now select the default folder. Now my Lightning component has been prepared successfully. So now this is the HTML file and this is the JavaScript file. Both are available here. Okay. Now. So now let's see. First of all, we need to prepare our own Apex class method first. Let me go to my arg, open default arg. I'm going to the developer console. Now I would like to create an Apex class. New Apex class. Now I would like to indicate case records handler or case records controller. Now case records helper. I'm preparing a class. Now this class should be accessible from the Lightning Web Component, okay, so that I would like to implement those methods over here. whatever the method you are preparing, that methods can be accessible from your Lightning Web Component also, so that make those methods as Aura enabled. Now, so now let's see in this case here, how can we implement? First of all, I would like to prepare the method over here. So now that method should be accessible from the Lightning Web Component. So that I would like to prepare a method which will be having some set of parameters over here. Now those parameters can be accessible. Now let's see how can we do this. Now, here I'm preparing a method over here. Now, public static list of cases equal returns. So I'm indicating this method name. Now set cases by status. Set cases by status here. Now this method I would like to make it accessible from the Lightning Web Component, so that I'm indicating @Aura enabled. @Aura enabled. So now here I'm indicating cacheable equals to true. Please maintain the cache mechanism. And then I'm passing this case status string case record status. Now, so now this is the method. Now I would like to return this value. First of all, I would like to let me get that cases list of case lst cases equals to, I would like to fetch select ID of the case number, case status, case priority, case type, case origin, case reason, case subject from case object, where status equals to case record status. Now, whatever the case record status parameter value is available, based on that value, I would like to fetch the matching case records from the object. Then I would like to return it back. Return LST cases. That's it. Done. So I'm done with my method. So now this is the method which will be collecting the case status as input parameter, and then based on this case in status input parameter, then it can able to fetch the matching case records from the case object. It will return back to the Lightning Web Component. Now, so now we are done with that Apex class functionality. Next, now we have to implement the JavaScript code. So we have to reference this class and the method inside your JavaScript. Let's go to the JavaScript, and then we can specify the import statement. Import, specify the method name which you would like to access. This is the case set cases by status. From, we can specify that @Salesforce/Apex/ your class name. This is my class name, case records helper dot method name. My method name is what? It is set cases by status. So we have to import that method inside your JavaScript by using this import module. By using this import statements, we have to import it. Next, I want to show some post messages also, so that I'm using import show toast event. Import show toast event from, this is available in Lightning. This is available in Lightning here. So now we have to specify Lightning/platform show toast event. Lightning/platform show toast event. Now, so now here we are done with these import statements here. Now let's try to use that functionality. So now my requirement is what? I would like to call that method here. I would like to call that method. Then how can we call when I click on the button control? Okay, when I click on the button control, this is my requirement. I have to place one text box and then I would like to place one button control. In this text box, whatever the characters, that means whatever the status that I have given, based on that status, I would like to fetch my case records over here. Now, in this case, let me place these two components on my Lightning Web component. First of all, let me place one text box and then a button control over here. Then let's see how can we do this. Now, so now here I would like to use this Lightning card component. Go to the HTML. I'm using a div tag. I'm using Lightning card. Here I would like to specify the properties over here. Now, title equals to, I would like to indicate, okay, search case records, and then icon name. Standard case. Here I would like to place that, okay, Lightning input. Lightning input. I'm giving the label here. Label equals to enter case status. And then I would like to specify the placeholder case status. And then whatever the value we have entered, this value I would like to store somewhere. Okay, I would like to store this value. So now where you want to place this value? I want to place this value inside a variable over here, like as a case status. Okay, case status. And then I'm indicating on change equals to handle case status change. Handle case status change. Now, these are the values here which we have specified in this case. Now let's see how can we do this. So now I'm placing one Lightning input control. In this one, I have given that label as enter case status. Placeholder, okay, enter case status, same status I have indicated here as part of placeholder also. Now value, whatever the value that I have entered inside this, I would like to place inside a JavaScript variable. So here I'm defining a JavaScript variable at the rate track. Now I'm indicating case status. Case status is a variable. Here I would like to place it. Whenever you are using this track decorator, we have to import that also. I'm indicating this. Now track. Now, in order to store that case records, I would like to use at the rate track case records. Okay, at the rate case records. Now let's see in this case. Now here I would like to place this button control. Lightning button. I'm indicating this label. Label equals to set cases. And then I would like to indicate on click. On click. Handle such cases. Handle such cases. This is the button control. Here in between these two, I'm giving a break tag. Now, first of all, let me write this one. So now here, whenever we are changing any value, as soon as whenever we are entering any value in this text box, okay, I would like to place inside my variable. So that's what I'm going to preparing the method. Handle case status changed. So now here I'm using this event as a parameter. Event, I would like to specify case status equals to event dot target dot value. So whatever the value that we have inside this particular control text box, I would like to place inside this. So now the event is indicating that which component of your Lightning Web Component has invoked this event. That means which text box where you did some operation. That control will be getting collected. It will be collecting the name of that control. In that control, whatever the value we have entered, that will be placing inside this variable. Now, next one here. So now as of now, we have placed this text boxes and the button controls over here. Now I would like to implement that changes. That means I would like to fetch that case records over here. Now, how can we fetch this case records? Now, upon click on this button control, I would like to invoke this method. Now, so now I would like to invoke this method. So which method you would like to invoke? This is a method here. Set cases by status. Set cases by status here. Now, upon invoking this method is having one parameter. So what is that parameter name? Here I have given the parameter name as case record status. This is the parameter. For this parameter, we need to pass a value. So now where it is available inside my parameter, inside my variable, that is case status. This is dot case status. Okay, this is dot case status. Dot then. Now I would like to specify if it is showing that result, result, then I would like to represent this result over here. Now I would like to store these results. So that means what? I'm invoking this method, set cases by status. This is a method name which I have prepared in my Apex class. I'm invoking this method, but this method is expecting one input parameter over here. So now that value is storing inside my case status variable because it is binded with this input control. So whatever the value we have entered in the text box, that value will store inside the case status variable, and then this value I'm passing as a parameter over here. So now this is the parameter name, this is the parameter value. This is the dot case status. In this one, whatever the value is available, I'm passing this value to this parameter. And then I'm invoking the method. If the method has been executed, if it is success, it will be returning that result in the form of a result variable. And then I would like to collect the data. I would like to store inside my case records variable. So now this dot case records equals to result. Now, so now here in this case, I would like to specify. Now I would like to specify, suppose if it is having any error over here. Now dot catch. If it is having any error, then we can able to catch that error over here. Catch the error. So I would like to specify that. Console.log, I would like to indicate this. Error has been occurred. I would like to show that error. So whatever the error information is available, I would like to represent. Now, so now once it is available here, this is the data here. So now upon click on this button control, I am going to be fetching for those matching records. Those matching records will be storing inside my property, that is case records. Now, once it is available here, then now let's see what needs to be done. Now I want to show this data on my Lightning Web Component in the form of a table or format. So that let me design a table over here. Whenever if you want to design some table, first of all we have to represent the columns, right? What columns you want to show? What columns you want to show? We have to specify over there. For that one, let me prepare the columns over here. Go to the JavaScript. Here we can prepare the columns. Constant now columns are simply calls. Whatever the columns are required, we can specify the columns. Now we can specify the column label and then column name actually. So now we have to specify label. Label. So what is the heading you want to show for the table here? I would like to indicate the case number, first one. And then which field value you want to show, so that we can specify the field name. field name, we can specify that case number. This is the actual field name inside my case object. In my case object, there is a field called as case number. Please collect this case number field value and represent inside a column inside my table, which is having that column heading as case number. Like that, we can specify. Label. I would like to specify the case status. And I would like to specify the field name. And then case status. That means simply status. This is the actual column name in my table. Like the similar way, I need to prepare some more fields also. Now, how many fields that I'm collecting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that I would like to represent here. Now, case status I'm representing. Case of priority. Okay, case of priority. Now the actual column name is priority. Now case of type. Simply type. Case origin. The field name is origin. Case reason. The actual field name is case reason. Case subject. The actual column name is subject. So whatever the fields are available inside your object, specify the field name here. Suppose if the field is a custom field, we have to specify including __ C. We have to specify. So now here I have prepared the list of columns to be visible inside my table over here. Now I would like to indicate. I'm defining a variable over here @ columns equals to calls. So now here I'm indicating @ track decorator. No, I have defined a parameter of property called as columns. Inside this here, I'm going to be indicating this columns here. That means whatever the constant variable that I have prepared, that value I'm storing inside my columns property. Now this property I want to show inside my tabular format over here. So now let's define a table here, lightning data table. I'm giving this a 2 break tags. So now here we can specify that lightning data table. Lightning data table. Here we can specify the properties. Okay, now specify the properties. The first property is key field equals to ID. Next, we have to specify the columns property here. We have to specify what columns you want to show. All the column names I have indicated over here. These are the column names here, columns. Now, we have to specify this columns information also over here. What columns information you want to show inside that we have to specify. And then data. Okay, what data is available? Okay, what is the records? Where exactly the records are available? Records are available inside my property. This is the case records. So whatever the case records are available inside my property, so please collect all those case records information and then represent them on my collecting web component in the form of data table. Now, so in this case here, so once the records have been getting placed, okay, I would like to show one post message here. Up to this one, we are done with this functionality. How to represent the records in the tabular format, we are done. But now I want to indicate that toast message also here. How to represent the toast message. Now let's see. Once the records information has been placed inside this, then show the toast message. Write the code to show toast message. Now here I'm indicating this. Constant show success toast equals to new. I would like to indicate show toast event. I would like to specify this. Now here we need to specify the title. Title, I would like to specify success, and then I would like to specify the message, records loaded successfully, and I would like to specify the mode, what type of mode it is. I'm indicating dismissible. Dismissible. And I would like to specify the variant. Variant equals to, I would like to specify success. Now, I would like to specify this dot dispatch event. Now we can specify show success post. That's it. So I want to show that post message also over here. That's what here I'm going to be using this functionality. So once the data has been placed inside my collection, then I would like to represent a post message also. Let's save this code. Now, so now let me go to the meta file. I would like to represent this one inside my application in the record page also, home page also, wherever you want. True. Now specify the targets. Target I want to show in the Lightning app page. Target in Lightning home page. Target in Lightning record page. So now please represent this one inside this Lightning record page, our home page, our app page. In 3 places, it should be get visible. Now, so in this case here, now I'm done with my component here. So now my component is ready. So now I would like to deploy this component to my scratch arc here. It's already deployed here. Now let me test it. So let me go to this ARA component, ARA application, and then let me specify this. So now we can specify this. What is that component? Set case records component. Set case records component. Now, let's see how can we run this. Let me go to my arc. So now open the default arc. So now let me place my application over here. So now let's go to any of the application, sales application or any of the application, wherever you want, you can place that page. I want to show that inside the case object tab. So now go to that cases. Now to open any of the case records over here. Here I would like to add one tab over here. Here I would like to add one tab that is called as such cases. Now click on setup, click on edit page. Now here as part of this component, I would like to add one more tab. Just you can click on this. Now in the left side here, right side, you will be getting one option called as add a tab. I want to add a tab over here. It is giving the name as a default. Details here. I don't want to give this name as these details here. I would like to change it. Now I would like to change it. Now I would like to give that name as my custom name. I'm indicating such cases. Such cases. Click on done. So now the tab has been created over here, such cases tab. Here I would like to place my Lightning component, which I have designed. Now place that component here. What is that such a case records component? So this is the component which you have prepared, such a case records component. Now just you can able to drag and drop the component. Now click on save and activate. I want to show this for the organization default here, both desktop and phone. I would like to make it accessible. Click on save. Next one, I would like to make it visible for all the applications also. For the sales application, I want to make it visible. And then I want to make it visible for the application records also, assigning to the application. For the sales application, I want to make it assigned here. Desktop and phone. Now, for all the profile users also. Okay, for system administrator especially. Now done. So now let's save these changes. Now let's go back. That means in the Lightning App Builder, we have customized. Now let's go to your cases over here. Click on cases. Now open any of the case record here. Here we'll be having a tab called as search cases. Upon click on this search cases, it is indicating this Lightning Web Component which we have designed. I'm indicating the case status over here. Okay, new. Whenever I'm indicating the case status new, once I click on this search cases, it is indicating the case record information. It is showing that message also, post message, records loaded successfully. Now, whatever the matching cases are available, those cases are visible over here in the form of table or format. Suppose if I'm indicating like as some working, click on search cases. Now I'm able to see only those case records whose status is working status over here. Only one case is available. Okay, only one case record is available, so which we have inserted over here. I'm able to represent. Now, so now this is how we are going to be implementing your own Lightning Web Components in order to search for the content dynamically at runtime. Based on your application requirement, we can able to search for the content also over here. Now, so now this table, if you want to show, okay, only if the case records are found, then we can show that. Depends upon your requirement, we can use those properties also, and then we can make it visible here. This is a way we are going to be implementing our own Lightning Web Component and to search the content dynamically at runtime, okay, based on the input value which you have given. Now, next one. Let me place this code. Now, let me place this HTML file in JavaScript file, and then meta XML file, and then Apex class. Now, let me give you one small assignment on this part so that you can work on this. For example, my requirement is I want to design a component. I want to design a component over here. I want to design a component. In this component, I would like to place such a functionality over here. I want to place a such functionality where you have to enter some characters to search the records. Now, here I'm indicating this, enter that account name. Enter account. Now, so now whatever the account is, I'm indicating this watermark, enter account name. Here I'm indicating search records. Okay, search records. So after entering this account record name, as soon as once you click on search records, now what I want to do is, okay, now what I want to do is I have to enter the complete account record. So now whatever the matching contacts are available, I would like to show those matching contact records. I would like to show the matching contacts. Okay, matching contacts. I want to show them. Okay, I want to show the matching contacts. Next, I want to show the matching opportunities. I want to show the matching opportunities. Whatever the matching opportunity records are available for this account, I would like to fetch all those related opportunity records. I would like to represent them here. I want to show the matching cases. I want to show those matching cases over here. This is my requirement. Okay, this is my requirement. So we have to enter the complete name, complete account name here. Once you have entered the complete account record name, then I would like to, once you click on the search your records button, whatever the matching contacts, matching opportunities, and the matching cases are available, I would like to fetch all those records, and then those records I would like to represent, okay, inside my Lightning Web Component in the form of different tables. This is my requirement here. This is one of the assignment to you. Now, so now implement this functionality today here. Now, so today I'm winding up the session a bit early because I'm not feeling well, so that I'm closing this session right now. So now tomorrow we'll see the concept of LDS, okay, Lightning Data Services. So without using any Apex classes, how to insert the record inside the object here. So for that one, we are having this, okay, 3 ready-made tags are available as part of this LWC: Lightning Record Form, Record View Form, and the Record Edit Form. Okay, then how to use them, how to represent the records, how to create the records, how to modify, how to, okay, view the records by using this ready-made components we'll see. It's like a standard controller inside your Visualforce programming. In Visualforce, okay, whenever we are using this any Visualforce page to insert the record, we need to write our own code because already methods are available. Salesforce has given 10 methods in each class, like as save method, quick save method, cancel method, delete method, first, next, previous, last, has previous, has next. 10 methods has been given by Salesforce in each and every standard controller. So like the similar way in Lightning Web Component, we have a feature called as LDS, Lightning, okay, Data Services. With the help of this Lightning Data Services, we can interact with your Salesforce objects without writing Apex class. Just by using some JavaScript code, we can interact with this, and then we can insert the records, we can update the records, we can view the records, we can perform those operations as well. Then how can we do that? Okay, we'll see practically over there. We are having some ready-made methods are available. We'll see how can we use those ready-made methods. We'll see practically in tomorrow's session. So don't miss the tomorrow's session. That is very, very important. Tomorrow we'll see the concept of Lightning Data Services in Lightning Web Components. Okay, so try to implement this functionality. Take a picture of this one, and then the two I will be placing this picture inside your WhatsApp group also. So please complete this assignment here, so that you will get some hands-on experience on this, okay, interacting with that objects, okay, through the Lightning Web Component. Thank you guys. Thanks for your time.